that she ain't for me. You did. I'm in love.
It's very smooth.
I would hope so. It took you about 20 hours to open it.
So, real quick, if you've never had it, it's Fassini. The bottles start at 50 or 60.
Okay.
This one is 100, and they go up to about 1,400. So this
All
is
right.
an excellent. So it's aged 10 or 15 years or whatever. And then they have some that are aged up to like 70 years.
Okay, so
But
I'm gonna need you to compare it to Hennessy because that's about as far as my cognac knowledge goes.
this is smoother than Hennessy.
It's smoother? Douce? How does it compare to the Douce?
Smoother than Douce, but
Okay.
not as sweet. Douce is more sweet, and then this has like a bit of spice to it, almost like a Scotch. But yeah, you this is very easy to drink. Like there's none of that. Yeah.
Okay, so have another drink. I want to get you tipsy.
Oh, you trying to play with my face?
That
Upstairs,
wasn't fast enough. I can't do anything with that. Okay, ask me another question. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Okay, so one of the things I was looking at, so we talked about sexuality, relationships, things of that nature. So particularly the polyamory lifestyle, I think there's a lot of confusion.
Definitely.
So can you give us some clarity? What does it mean to have a polyamory lifestyle?
That is such a loaded question because, like, here's the thing. And I hope that I can explain this like as clearly and as succinctly as possible. Polyamory and polygamy are two different things. Most of the poly relationships that we see on social media are polygamy, or if they are polyamorous, they're closed triads, meaning here's a man, he's king dingling, he's doing his thing. He has 2 bitches. They only sleep with him. Maybe if they're lucky, they have the right to sleep with each other. And that's the relationship. Isn't that so fun? No, not really. Polyamory is a lifestyle that can look so many ways. There is not one right way to be poly. Poly is simply having many loves and existing in a dynamic that's outside of monogamy, right? So people will hit me up all the time and be like, okay, what's the rules? If I'm poly, can I do this? If I'm poly, can I do that? Does it go like this? Does it look like that? And that is totally against the nature of what polyamory is all about, because polyamory is all about having the freedom to choose for yourself outside of what society expects, what you want your relationship to look like. Okay, so when you ask me, oh, wait, what is polyamory? I need to be clear. What exactly does it look like? It doesn't look any particular way. It looks like structuring your life and your relationships the way you want outside of a forced monogamous structure. Period.
So let me ask you this. Say I have a woman. I love my woman.
Okay. Do you have a woman?
Excuse me?
Okay, go on. Go ahead.
But say I have a woman and I love my woman. Unconditionally. Provide everything else.
All right.
If I have a side girl, now this is a different relationship. I provide for her as well. And what is that? Am I wrong?
That's you being a dirty dick. That's you being a dirty dick nigga. Okay, listen, let me explain something to you. Hold on. The foundation of polyamory, before we talk about how many people, who fucks when, girls or boys, or what people got in their pants, the foundation and the most important part of polyamory or ethical non-monogamy is integrity. Moving with integrity, letting everybody involved that you're dealing with know, hey, this is me, this is what I'm doing. So if you're in a fake ass monogamous relationship and you're telling your girl, oh baby, I just love you, I don't want nobody else, your pussy is made of gold, oh, you're the only woman I ever want to fuck until I die, and then you're going on the side fucking somebody else, that's not polyamory. That's just having a dirty dick. Point blank, period. If you're not moving with integrity, if you're not moving with honesty, if everyone that you deal with doesn't know exactly who you are and how you're living, you're not polyamorous.
So
and
if they don't
please
know,
don't say that you are.
Right. So if they don't know, that's not poly then. That's just you.
No. You just got a dirty ass little stinking little funky dick. That's it.
So if a woman, so and this is like a side question. So I'll say I have
go
said
ahead.
there's a woman, like and then I work. So I used to work in the nursing field. So you kind of actually run into this. So like say there's this hot ass nurse. So
thick nurse.
Thick as hell.
Okay.
Thicker than peanut butter. So
all right.
I'm smashing. Another nurse is smashing. It may be a doctor smashing. Now we all know that we hitting this.
Okay.
And so is that what is that?
Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to stop objectifying the thick nurse. Can you just stop that for a second?
Okay.
No, don't do the thick nurse like that. I like her. Okay. Listen.
But
as long as everybody's above board with what they're doing, I'm still like hard pressed to call that polyamory, because see, here's another thing that separates polyamory from something like
because there's no beef, and we might even sometimes go to lunch together. Now we're not living together, nothing like that, but
y'all going to lunch with okay, look, I don't want you going to lunch with my thick nurse now. That's reserved.
No, I'm saying all of us. So me, the other nurse, the doctor.
Okay, listen. There's a difference between swinging and polyamory. This is another very
Is that swinging?
It's kind of sound like you and the thick nurse is swinging. I don't know.
I thought swinging is like if me and my significant other got with another couple, but
no.
if the nurse is pretty much she's single.
Okay, listen.
But we're the three on the floor, so.
Okay. Look. Hear me out. All right. The major difference between swinging and polyamory is the desire for and the cultivation of long-term emotional connections and relationships, right? So if we all just fucking, in polyamory, sometimes just fucking occurs. But that's not what polyamory is based on. Just because I have more than one relationship, like let's say I'm with you and I have a girlfriend and I have another girlfriend. If I'm polyamorous, I desire emotional connections with the people that I'm fucking with. If you're just fucking and that's all you're doing, you're a swinger, you're something else. But that does not fall necessarily under the umbrella of polyamory, period. So it sounds like you and the thick nurse, I mean, it sounds like y'all might be getting into some swinging. You don't got to be a couple doing wife swapping to be swinging. Swinging is when you do what you do simply for sexual gratification. That's the difference between swinging and polyamory.
So the reason I ask is, for anybody who works in healthcare, what happens is this situation, especially probably during COVID, where you at work all the time. The time. And then the money started to get so good to where now you're getting double time and triple time. So you might be doing 16-hour days 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
And then you sleep and you back to work. So then it's like all you got is work. So then these weird relationships kind of start up where you helping somebody end up you fucking them like sometime. I'm just saying, like, to. But so what happens is it becomes this norm where she might be fucking with you, but she's fucking with him and fucking with him too. Now y'all are only three that we know, but that's just what it is. So and we all know. Like we all know. And then so this is where it kind of gets weird. And I can admit this as a man, you find yourself in a situation where either as the man, you're the alpha or you're not. So, so you know, so and it becomes very apparent because the alpha will kind of set the tone, and I was not the alpha in that situation. So, and
She ain't thick.
it wasn't a bad situation because at that time I was going to work
I'm in love
and
with
going
a
to
big
school
girl.
full time. So
She my diamond in the
it was
dark
there when I
world.
needed it, and then that person was cool
When
as
they
well. Maybe
ask,
that person
do I
might just
choose
go
you?
hang out sometime.
Cause she do everything she posed to.